Hi. Hello, I'm Hatice Zora. I am a junior studying psychology and communication studies. I am from the I'm from the HBC lab, the Health and Brain Cognition Lab. It's a psychology lab. Okay, so once upon a time, there's this mythological figure. His name was Narcissus. When he saw his image, he fell passionately in love with himself, tried to kiss his reflection in the water, but fell in and drowned. Not a really good fate to have. But because of that, the narcissistic personality disorder, which was named after him, came to place. Narcissistic personality disorder is a disorder in which the person is characterized to have excessive self-centered feelings and feelings of grandiosity, and of course loving oneself to an extreme level. Loving oneself to an extreme level, sorry. Well, in society today, people don't generally love themselves to a degree in which they will die for it, but we need to take into consideration that most people, in the society itself, in the population itself, there is narcissistic personality traits. That does exist. So, when we look at it, because they do exist to the extreme level, to the higher end of the spectrum, the narcissistic traits get into the way of pro-social behavior and also, what's the most important thing to us? Social relationships. So in our study, what we aimed at was finding the biological basis of the trait. So what we did was we obtained structural brain images using the MRI technology of 20 female participants. MRI itself is a machine that uses magnetic properties to take pictures of the brain. It's like a camera. It's kind of cool. And we also had these participants take the NPI test. An NPI test is the Narcissistic Personality Inventory test, and we use that to measure if the presence of narcissistic traits exists within oneself. So what we did was we looked at the correlation between the NPI test scores, at the same time the brain images. And we specifically looked at the white matter tract. White matter tract is the nervous tissue that allows brain areas to communicate with one another. So what we found was that in our discoveries, we found that those participants with high NPI scores had, which means that you have like a narcissistic personality trait, had higher, had more intact white matter, which means that they're, more intact white matter in the anterior capsule. Anterior capsule is in the front part of the brain. Oh.